So hey guys, welcome to the another video on Laravel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about how to update the data inside the database using Laravel. Also, please stay till the end of the video because I'll be sharing how to fake the patch method in Laravel. Yes, you heard it right, it's fake. So, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please click that subscribe button and do give the thumbs up to this video if you like it. So let's get started. In the previous video, we have seen how to fetch the data from the database using Laravel resource controllers, and we have also seen how to bind the resource controller with model. So if you have not followed the previous videos, I'll be providing the link in the description box below, and you can also find it on the screen. So let's see now how to update these products using the resource controllers. To update the product details, we will be requiring two methods in the resource controllers, that is update and edit. The edit method will be called when we are using this URL called /product/1/edit, where this one stands for the product ID, and we will be using this get method. To call this update method in resource controller, we will be requiring this URL, that is /product/product ID, and the HTTP verb using will be patch. So we will be faking this patch method today. So let's see. First of all, I'll try to create an update button here, and then after clicking on it, it should redirect me to a form. So when we are getting this page, that means we are getting it using this page, that is product display, because index method is getting called. So I will just search for this page, that is product display. So here is the file, and in this file I'll be adding one more link like we are having here. So let's say this link, that is a button for get details. So I'll just copy paste it, and instead of get details, I'll be writing here update, and inside this href, as I already told you, that whenever user clicks on this update button, a form should get opened, and then form will be opened only when we call this edit method, and to call this edit method we have to get to this URL. So to get to this URL, we have to write here, that is the /product/PID, that is a product ID, and then we have to write this edit keyword so as it will call the product or call the edit method inside this product controller. This is a resource controller which we created in the last video. So as you can see, there is a method called edit, and inside it we are passing something that is called model binding. So we are using model binding here. If you are not using that, then you have to write some functions called find, and then you have to find that product with the help of the ID. But without using that we can work, and it becomes really simple as we are using this model, and this is the object for this model. So inside this edit function, I'll be returning one view, and inside this view I'll be storing the program to create the form. So let's say the form name is update product.blade.php. So I need to create this form. So to write the code for a form, you can use Bootstrap or you can write a simple HTML code. That is all up to you. So I'll be providing a navigation bar first, and I have the code of navigation bar inside this header.blade.php, which we also created in the last video. So as you can see, this file is included inside this folder called includes. So I will be simply extending that file here. So the function we use is @extends, and then we will write the file name. The file name is header for sure, but it is inside includes folder. So I have to write includes.header, and after that we will be writing the section for content, because we are yielding that content in that header file. So I have to write that, and then we will end the section. we'll write here @ end section. Now inside this section we have to write the code for the form. So without wasting any time, I'll be using the Bootstrap code for the forms, and I'll take out one form from here. So let's say I use this because the rest will be same. So I'll be using only the one form code, and let's write here, close the form tag, and after that inside this, let's say label. So the first thing, whatever columns I'm having in my database, I will create the form accordingly. So the table is that products. Let's open it. It's taking some while. So after opening, I can see that I have the column name, description, and price. So I will have three text boxes here. So let's have a text box for name first. So I'll write here name, and after that here also in type I'll write text, and form control I'll not change anything, and inside this I'll write the name as name. That's it. And if you want this area described by, you can write it, otherwise just leave it. Let's remove this and placeholder, and I'll be writing enter name. So we just need to copy paste now, and I don't need this small tag, so let's remove it. So now let's copy all this division and just copy paste it 3 times, I guess. So let me copy paste it. So after copy pasting it 3 times, we need the 4th time also for the button. And now here I'll be needing the description of the product, that is description. Alright, and here also I'll write description, let's say capital D, and inside it input type text, and name will be equal to again description, because we will be requiring these attributes whenever we are fetching the data from the form. So here I'll be writing description, and make sure guys this description can be long one, so we have to write it inside the tags for text area. You can write it there, and here also I'll be closing this text area tag, otherwise that will create a problem. And after let me just keep it here. Okay, now the screen is big, much visible. It's much visible now. Now here I will be writing the price, because the last column is for the price. And let's write the type as number, because I don't want user to enter the text inside it. And the name will also be price, and in the placeholder let's change it, price. After that, now we will be creating the button, so I don't need a label for it. Let's remove this and simply write type equals to submit and name equals to also submit. No placeholders required. And then we require a button, that is a button name. So value will be equal to update. So I guess that's it. So let's check whether we are getting the form or not. So let's go and refresh this page. If I click on update, I am getting the form here, that is name, description, price, and update. So to get it more in an appropriate way, what we can do is we can write here something. We can write a class here like form control, and I can write btn. Then I can write btn, say, let's say primary only, or you can write it as warning. Let's refresh this page again. Where is the page? So if I refresh, you can see that there is a yellow button for the warning. So we have already done that. After that, I want that the form should be concise and it should not be wide enough. So to do that, we have to write some style here. Let's say style equals to margin. Let's provide some margin to make it look better. And I'm giving the margin as 40 from every side. If I refresh it, yes, I'm getting the form in a proper format, but I want this text area to be a bit long. So we have the provision to provide the columns and the rows here. So we can provide calls equals to say 10, or say we can reduce it to 8, and we can write rows equals to say 10. So let's see that, and let's improve the margin as well. Let's make it a big higher value so that our form is not that wide. It's easy on eyes. So let's see this. Refresh the page. Yes, I got the form in a proper format in which I have name, description and the price. Now the problem is when I am clicking this, refresh it. When I'm clicking the update button for product 2, I should get here the details of product 2 automatically filled so that user can update it. So to do that, it's very simple how, let me show you. I want the value attribute to be filled with something. So in the attribute value, what we will be writing is, whenever we are calling this edit method, we are returning this view. We can also pass some parameter with this view, and that parameter can be this $product, because this $product is containing all the data of your product that you are selecting. So we will be passing it using the compact function. And inside compact we will be writing the string, that is product, and this will be passed inside this update form. So now you can use that $product. Sorry, you have to write it inside curly braces, otherwise it will give you error because it is a blade syntax. Now you will write $product, and then you can access the value like name of the product. If I check the data and if I click enter, so I got the name as Dell laptop. So this is how you will enter the values inside the other fields as well. So I will be writing that. Just have a look here. Just copy paste it because we do not need to waste the time. And here I'll be writing the description. After that, in the price also we will be providing the value, that is value equals to, and we will be providing the value for price. So let's now check. If I refresh this page, yes, I got the description, I got the price, and I also got the name. So whatever product you are clicking here, you will get the details of that product in that form. If I click on update in tablet, so I will be getting the data for the tablet. Now there comes the step that we were waiting for in this video. Update the data into the database. So to do that, I will go into this page, and in the form action part, I will be writing something called, let's say in this form, I will be writing action. Inside action, you have to write the path or the URL where you want to redirect the user to. And after that, in method, writing patch method, and that's it. So in method we will be writing patch, and in action, so we have talked about some URLs in the starting of this video, that I will be wanting this update method to be called when user updates the data. That means I need to provide in the action this URL, that is /products/id. So in the form, if I go to the form, update form, inside it I have to write /products/ then I have to provide the ID. So the ID you can take it when we are passing this object, that is $product, and you can take the ID here. So that means this will be redirecting to this URL, and this URL will be calling the update method inside your resource controller. So inside this, let me write a test code that it returns something, let's say success, something like that, just to test whether it works or not. And we have already discussed that inside form we have to write this CSRF, which will actually, this is a token for the security, and it is used because it makes sure that the request is coming from the authenticated source. So let's try this out if the code is working. Refresh it. And now let me write it here, tablet updated, and let's click update method. Oops, so it's giving me the result of the product details, but yet the product has not been updated, that means the patch method does not work. So the patch method is actually, you can see here in the URL that all the values which we provided is getting passed as a get method, and you can see it is also displaying this page. That means the method which is running in the backend is the get method. So here comes the catch, that patch method is not supported directly in the form tag in Laravel. That is why I told you we need to fake this patch method. So to fake it, what will I do is I'll just write post method. Inside method you will write post, and here I will be providing method field, and inside it I will write patch. So this will tell the form that yes, it's a post method, and it will convert it to patch by hiding this patch method in the form. So basically this is faking the patch method. So let's try to update it now. Again, let's go to this page, refresh it. Let's go to this product 2, Dell laptop, and I'll write updated or something like that. Okay, and the price I will update it to say 67,000. Let's click on update. So yes, it's displaying success. That means now my URL is working fine for the patch method. And if I show you the developer mode, let's open the developer mode here. I'll show you what is getting actually passed. So if I go to this and I refresh this page, let's say if I refresh this page, let's go to here, and again we will just click on update. And if you see the code, here inside the form, you can check that there is a tag called input type hidden, and the value is this. That means it is for the token that we have passed, that is CSRF. And the next method you can check is input type hidden name equals to method, and the value is patch. That means it is secretly telling the form that yes, the patch method is available with me. So actually it is sending the post method, but when the data is sent, it is just hiding this method called patch. So now I need to update the data. That means inside the controller, I'll go to the update method and I'll write the code here to update the data actually in the database. So to write that code, as you can see here, we are provided with the request object that will actually be helpful to take the data from the form, and we are provided with the object of the model that is actually referring to my database rows. So I'll just go here and I'll write $request. That is actually fetching the data from the form. So I'll fetch the data name and I'll store it inside, let's say $product name, because the column name inside the product table is having the name as NAME, name for product, and rest just copy paste this. Okay, now I will write here description. And the request in the form also, let's see what we have written in the name. You have to provide the name attribute here. So be very careful when you are providing the attribute names. Here I will be writing price, and here also the column name is price. And after that, at the last, I will be writing $product save method. This will actually save the updated timestamps into my database. And let's see and check what happens when user clicks on update method. Before doing that, let me tell you, I want that after saving the values, I should return or I should redirect to some page. So there is a method called redirect. Inside it, I will provide the file name or the path, you can say. So I will redirect it to /products path, which will actually display the products inside the table that we are having. So let's see, let's close this developer tools. Let's go back, refresh the page, and let's say I want to update this Dell laptop. Oops, I got to get details, update. And now I will be writing here, say updated, or let's say right here, good screens, something like that. And let's update the value 54,000. Click on update. And now we are back on the page which shows all the products, and here you can see the name has been updated, and if I get details of this product, you can check that it is displaying the updated contents as well. So this is how we will be updating the data using resource controllers. That's it for this video, guys. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press that bell icon to get the latest notifications. And if you find this content helpful, please mention your comments below in the comment section. So see you in the next video.